Hello, everyone. My name is Devon Wistrom. You might know me from our broadcast. Stephen and I do a broadcast on Saturdays at 5 o'clock. It's called Christian Talk. I don't normally do this, but I wanted to make a video, and I'll tell you why. This is about suicide. And kind of one of the things that brought this up is yesterday an incident happened at a high school that my daughter graduated from. And it was a young man who came to school with a gun and fortunately was tackled by one of the teachers before he had a chance to shoot anybody. Now, my understanding is that the reason he did that, he said he wasn't going to hurt anybody. He was just going to either shoot the ceiling or shoot the floor or whatever because he wanted the police to shoot him. In other words, he wanted to commit suicide. Now, I've been told that I'm mean and I'm uncaring when it comes to my stance on suicide, and let me explain why. I personally believe that suicide is a cowardly and selfish act. Now, I know that may sound harsh, but let me explain why. When someone commits suicide, they're only thinking of themselves. They're not thinking of all those around them, families, friends, whatever, who they are going to hurt by killing themselves. Okay. I understand that things get tough. I mean, nobody knows better than I do. I've been through some really, really tough times myself. I was raised by an abusive alcoholic father who told me pretty much for 17 years I was a piece of crap and would never amount to nothing, you know. But the whole thing is I'm not saying that there's been times where I wished I was dead. Of course, I mean, I think everybody probably has a time or two that they feel that way, you know. But then I have to think, you know, like what would it, if I was to kill myself, what would it do to my mom? What would it do to my kids? What would it do to my brothers and sisters and the rest of my family and all my friends? You know, it's just, it's taking the easy way out. And let me tell you something, there's no problem that we can't find a solution to. There's a solution for everything. I don't care what it is, okay? And for one to take their own life without at least going to somebody and telling them how they're feeling, you know, to try to deal with the problem and just going ahead and killing themselves without an explanation or leaving a stupid note is a very, very selfish act. I don't, you know, if I'm wrong, that's one of the reasons I'm making this video. I want you people to comment and give me your thoughts on the subject. Am I wrong for feeling so? Is it okay to commit suicide? I don't think it is. And here's a couple of verses that I get from the Bible. As a Christian man, these are not my rules. I'm not the one that says it's not okay to commit suicide. It's God that says it. Okay, He created us. He brought us into this world. You know, and only He can take us out. It just makes total sense. He did not create any of us to kill ourselves. That's for sure. And let me read you a couple of these verses that say so. Uh, John 10:10. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. Okay. So, do you see anything in there that would condone, killing oneself? No, there isn't. 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20. Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. You were bought at a price. Therefore, honor God with your body. Okay, it's just, I don't know. It's subject to talk about, and no doubt about it. And it's, don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't sympathize with these people, or if I, or it's totally the opposite. And this is why I'm making this video, because I do care, you know, and I don't want anybody to kill themselves, because life can, you know, if I were to have killed myself because of, let me tell you something. It's pretty much sucked most of my life until I came to God. Okay, if I would have killed myself at any time in the past, I would not enjoy the total peace and contentment and fulfillment that I'm enjoying right now. Okay, and let me tell you something. As a Christian, I know that you might be somebody might be hurting and they might be going through a tough time. But let me tell you something. If you commit suicide, what you're going to commit suicide, what's going to cut you? Because let me tell you something. Every one of us is eternal. Our bodies may die, but our spirit's eternal. And what you're going to be in for in the afterlife is going to be a heck of a lot worse than what you can possibly go through here on earth. Okay, no matter what you're going through. Imagine being cast out into totally separated from God for eternity, not for a month, not for 6 months, couple of years, but for eternity. Okay. Like I said, there's always a solution to every problem. Okay. If you're being bullied and even the thought of suicide, that bully wins. You give that bully power over you. Okay. For yourself and say, you know what? I am not going to let anyone change or direct my destiny. I will be the one, okay? No matter what anybody says to me, okay, or how they talk to me, how they treat me, okay? I will be the one that's in control, okay? You don't give them control over you. They win. If you commit suicide, they win, okay? I'm not saying that they do it to although there are some people cruel enough to goad somebody into trying to commit suicide. And if you do, they absolutely win. Okay, they're going to lose big time in the long run, but they win for now. Okay, don't give them that win. Okay, if your parents are telling you, that you're worthless or whatever, just like my dad told me, don't believe it. Don't hey, you know what? That's your opinion. Okay, I'll reserve what kind of person I'm gonna be, and it's gonna be because of my decisions. Okay, not because you said that I'm worthless and will never amount to nothing. Not because you say I'm ugly or you say I'm more, stupid or whatever. Okay, it's all words. It really is. But we're getting off track here. The point is, no one has the right to take their own life. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your circumstances are. Okay, only God has that right. God, and let me tell you something. There's ways out. Let me show you something. I'll show you the way out of a lifestyle that's causing you to want to commit suicide. Right here. These words right here can change your life just like it did mine. Okay, I'm telling you, suicide is not the answer. God is the answer. So I'm sorry for those of you who believe I'm. No, I'm sorry. I do not apologize. I do not apologize for what I believe. Okay, I stand on what I say. Suicide is definitely a very selfish act. Okay, there's always help. There's like I said, if you to the point where you're even contemplating or even thinking about it, you need to talk to somebody. Okay. You are not qualified to determine why you feel you need to commit suicide, okay? Because obviously your mind's not right. So how about going talking to somebody, talk to a teacher, talk to your parents, talk to a friend. Don't hold that stuff inside of you because it will eat you up, and then unfortunately, next thing you know, you're wanting to kill yourself. Don't keep it inside of you. Tell somebody, okay? Talk to somebody. When I'm feeling low and I'm having a down moment, I go to my friend Steven. He goes, and vice versa. He comes to me, and we help each other work through it. It's always great to have an ear to talk to you, because the best medicine for the things inside you that are bothering you is to let them out. Okay, don't hold them inside until they build up to like a powder keg and then up. like this kid at Thurston High School, and decide he wanted to kill himself, don't let it get that far. Okay, come on, use your head. It's common sense. Okay, now let me read to you the solution. I love these verses because they're so true. One is Psalms 33, 20, 22. And I will post these verses and also some phone numbers you can call to get help underneath this video, in the description. We wait in hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. May your unfailing love rest upon us, O Lord, even as we put our hope in you. And let me tell you something. I'm perfect example. I'm living proof that when you put your hope in Jesus Christ, everything changes. Okay, and here's a couple verses we'll show you, explain what I mean. Matthew 11:28, this is Jesus actually talking. He says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Pretty much says it all right there, doesn't it? 2 Corinthians 5:17, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has gone and the new has come. In other words, when you turn your life over to the Lord and you surrender to him 100%, this old life, the one that's causing you to want to commit suicide, it's going to be history. You're going to start a whole new life, just like I did. Unfortunately, it took me till I was 9 years ago, so that would be until I was 54 before I finally got it. And let me tell you something. When I surrendered and said, okay, Lord, I'm all yours, I can't deal with this, man, it's almost hard, impossible to put into words. But I can tell you, my life it's never, ever been better. Trust me, God can do, he is all powerful. He's all knowing. He sees all, hears all, knows all, okay, can do all. And there's no limit to what he can do. And nobody, I don't care how bad you are or what kind of situation you're going through, he can bring you out of it. Okay. For me, no human could have brought me out of it. Okay. I was buried. I was so deep into a pit that there was no way I could climb out, and no human could help me get out. The only Jesus Christ. And he helped me out. And oh man, I'm telling you, and I'm not, believe me, please. I swear to, on this right here, let me, on this Bible right here, I swear to you that he will change your life if you sincerely seek him. Okay. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out video. So, and please, please give me your thoughts. Comment on the video or on Facebook, because I'm going to put this on Facebook as well. Comment. Let me know what your views are. Am I being too harsh? Maybe I am, but I'm not so old and stubborn and set in my ways that I can't learn. Okay. So please, but here's the thing: is if you do not agree with what I said, and you tell me that I'm mean and uncaring, at least tell me why you feel that way. Just don't walk away and just leave it at that, and give me the chance to explain why I feel the way I do. If at the end we don't agree, that's fine. We just agree to disagree, period. Okay. And we go our separate ways. But, don't, that's just another selfish act, of not hearing my side and not telling me your side if you don't agree with me. So anyway, I wanted to thank you for helping me out with this. I really would like your comments and get your input on this subject. And you all have a wonderful day, and God bless you all.